Imagine for a moment a small village nestled at the foot of misty mountains. In this village lived a young man named Arun, who was always searching for ways to become wise and successful. He read every book he could find, listened to every teacher, and chased every secret he heard about. But the more he learned, the more confused he became. His mind, once clear and eager, was now crowded with contradicting ideas, worries, and doubts. One day, Arun heard tales of a wise old master who lived deep in the mountains. This master, people said, understood the secrets of life itself. Eager for answers, Arun set out at dawn, climbing rocky paths and crossing gurgling streams until, finally, he reached the old master's hut. The master welcomed him in, offering a cup of tea. As Arun sat, he began to pour out his troubles, recounting every lesson he'd learned and every question he still had. The master listened patiently, nodding as Arun's words spilled out faster and faster, like a river after the rain. When Arun finally fell silent, the master took up the teapot and began to pour tea into Arun's cup. The cup filled, but the master kept pouring. Hot tea spilled over the rim, running across the table. Alarmed, Arun cried out, "Stop! The cup is full! It can't hold any more!" The master set down the teapot and looked into Arun's eyes. "Like this cup," he said quietly, "your mind is full. How can I teach you wisdom unless you first empty your mind?" Arun sat in stunned silence, the lesson sinking in. He realized he had been so eager to fill his mind with knowledge that he had left no space for understanding, no room for true growth. He thanked the master and left, determined to begin anew. What does it mean to empty your mind? It is not about forgetting what you know, nor is it about rejecting wisdom. It is about letting go of attachments, to opinions, to fears, to the need always to be right. It is about making space inside yourself so that new ideas, new perspectives, and new possibilities can enter. Only when your mind is open and uncluttered can you see the world clearly, without the fog of prejudice or the weight of past failures. Think of a painter with a blank canvas. If the canvas is already covered with old paint, there is no room for a new masterpiece. If you want to create something beautiful in your life, you must first begin with an open space. In our busy world, it's easy to let your mind become crowded. Social media, news, advice from every direction, it all piles up inside, clouding your judgment and draining your energy. But you have the power to pause, to breathe, and to clear your mind. Meditation, a walk in nature, journaling, or simply sitting in silence. These are ways to let your thoughts settle and your mind become still. When you empty your mind, you also let go of fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. These fears fill the mind with noise and prevent you from hearing your own inner voice. By letting them go, you make space for courage and creativity. Remember, life is a journey of learning, unlearning, and relearning. When you empty your mind, you become like water, adaptable, open, capable of taking the shape of any challenge or opportunity that comes your way. So as you move forward in your life, ask yourself, what am I holding on to that I no longer need? What can I release to make room for growth? Embrace the wisdom of the empty cup, and you will find that the answers you seek often come when your mind is quiet, open, and ready to receive. And so, when we let go of the thoughts we cling to, we make room for new ideas, for peace, and for joy. Like an empty cup ready to be filled, an open mind can learn, grow, and see the beauty in everything. Remember, the quieter the mind, the louder the wisdom speaks.